Hey, church, it is Monday, what's the date today? October 26th. A little bit of an emergency, more of an emergency request, prayer request here than an update. I titled it an update, but there's some things I need to come with you today and ask you for prayer for. I hope you're all doing well. We haven't done an update like this in a while, but today there's some things going on that require our attention from a prayer perspective, and so I figured I'd do the video rather than send out the email. Pretty quickly here, Linda, I mentioned this. I apologize for this. I mentioned this on the sermon yesterday that I was going to ask for prayer and I never got around to it. Linda's back in PA with her parents, dealing with her parents. Dad had some medical issues. He's okay, but there's a lot going on there as far as what's next for them. Her dad, I guess in essence, without giving you too much detail, basically can't walk anymore. Just some stuff in his back and that kind of thing. So he can kind of get around, but he's mostly wheelchair bound. So just prayers for God's wisdom there, healing if it's in his will, but just his wisdom as far as what's next for them. What do we do for them? How do we help them? How do we keep them where they'd like to be? And how do we care? How do we care for our elderly parents? My in-laws, Linda's parents. So she's back there for the somewhat foreseeable future. She's been back there for about a week. So your prayers for that, for her travel, and for God's wisdom and his will, and all of that would be greatly appreciated. Also for Linda's brother and her sister-in-law. They've got their medical stuff. Details don't matter, but they're in New York. It's Barry and Linda. If you could pray for them as well, again, for their health and the things that they're going through, that would be awesome. I got a call this morning from one of my best friends who I'm in a band with. I've been in multiple bands with. Jerry, one of the guitar players, his brother's got COVID, is not doing well. They're looking to try to get him into an ICU bed, but they're saying there aren't any ICU beds available in Colorado. So we need intercession there, big time. Need that as soon as possible from all of you. Again, and I know a lot of you who listen to the Wake the Neighbors broadcast on Friday, you've heard my reports on COVID. One thing I will tell you, regardless of what my feelings are, I've never denied that COVID exists, and that I've never denied that it's a serious issue. And so I will say that people are getting sick, and people are dying, and people are struggling, and people need your prayer. And Jerry, I don't know his brother's name, but God knows who he is. So I need your prayers for Jerry as well. So those are the big things right now. I haven't heard from a lot of my New Day family, my past New Day family. I hope you're all doing well. I know I owe you phone calls. It's crazy, crazy busy, and crazy and insane on the spiritual realms right now. Just not necessarily serious things, but things that take up a lot of time. And it's all spiritual. It's all spiritual. I had somebody say to me, the full moon's over. What the hell's going on? I said, it's spiritual. It's a spiritual battle. And so I'm feeling over the last week or so, particularly, that the spiritual forces are stirred up. And now, rather than it being just purely evil, it's a attack on time. Just trying to suck up our energy, trying to suck up the time, trying to get us off so that we're not paying attention to the things we need to pay attention to, diverting us, tempting us off the path, whatever terminology you want to use. But there's a lot I see it like on the soccer side as well, just the evil stirring up things and stirring up attitudes and stirring up strife. And it's playing on the kids, it's playing on the parents. And so with all of it, we need to pray ourselves up. We need to pray each other up. We need to pray for protection. So I'm coming to you today. Again, this is really not an update. It's more of a prayer request that we got things that we need to be praying for. We have people we need to be praying for. If you've got stuff going on in your life, email me, call me, right? Those, again, my New Day family, you have my number, you have my email, and I know I haven't called. Don't hesitate to call me. Don't wait for me to call. Call me. You have my cell, you have my home number, you have my email, you have my personal email. Don't hesitate to reach out if there's stuff going on. And maybe, we'll do more of these type of prayer requests just to get, a little bit more personal with it. But there's a lot going on. And there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of things happening that are trying to distract from the things of the kingdom of God, it seems like. And so it's things that have to be dealt with. Right? There are things that have to be that in life, and I'm not saying the things I'm talking about today are those distractions. I'm not talking about those things. These things are serious things, and these things are just part of life that happen. Right? These are not distractions. Right? Jerry and his brother, my in-laws, my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, they're not distractions. Right? They're serious things about people we love that we need to pray for. We need to lift them up to God for. But there's other things that are happening, that those are the distractions. Just things that are getting under people's skin. And I'd say the dogs, even the dogs sense it, right? Bo's here right now. He's been all over me this morning. Here he is, right? Here he's coming in. I don't know if he's coming into the picture or not. Come here. Yep. Even he's been like this all morning. They sense it. And and I know part of it's just because they're missing Linda, but today they're just more agitated. So there's something in the air. I firmly believe it. There's something in the air. They sense it, and a lot of people are sensing it, and a lot of people are just right now. So we need to be praying. We need to be armored up, and we need to be praying the armor on everybody else, and we need to be lifting up one another, and we need to be lifting up our voices to God. We need to be repenting. We need to be asking for forgiveness, and we need to start being, obedient, right? Being obedient to God and His commands and His laws, because there is no other choice here, folks. There is no other option. We've all experienced the other option, and this is what happens when the spiritual realm starts stirring things up. And we need to be praying, for our brothers and sisters, just praying. Man, we just need to be praying constantly, 24/7. So with that, Bo and I and Evie's down here, we're going to leave you with that today. Just be praying, lifting one another up, and, be protected. Protect yourselves against the spiritual stuff that's going on. And, stay faithful, stay loving, and Lord willing, we'll talk soon. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.